Down to number 5, Allonge, 350. They're the main ones in the betting. The others all over $10. As the runners moving into the stalls, we join our caller for the day, Bill Collins.
Starlight Express is one of the first to go in over near the inside.
Starlight Express.
Lindale Miss has taken up its position.
70 as they move into line.
All 10 coming in.
Number 2, which is Amanda.
Now the idea of placing the horses in the stalls, the field is usually divided into half. If there are 14 runners, say from 1 to 7, and then from 8 to 14, and 2 sets of attendants work at putting them in from 1 out to 7 and from 8 out to 15. Now Amanda Pink has gone into the line, stands up quite well, so too has Allonge. Now here's Rolanda coming in. Penny Kabul still standing out behind them at the moment. And also Exotica. The rider of Lady Nilo has dismounted. Wolverine is still away. Exotica coming in now. Now Jazz Note goes into the outside and they're getting close to being ready. We're just about set for them around there at the 1200 metre mark. The lights on and away they go at the first attempt. Starlight Express fairly away on the inside. Lady Nilo was one of the early leaders, with Arvada Miss showing plenty of speed, and so too is Allonge over on the outside. Then Penny Kabul going up towards them. Starlight Express badly beaten for pace, is actually second last when they settle down, and all 10 at the rear. Allonge just led Arvada Miss and Amanda Pink up third, followed then by Lady Nilo and Rolanda. 1.5 lengths Penny Kabul. Starlight Express being booted up to try and get up along the inside of the next bunch from Wolverina. And Lyndhurst Miss on the outside, and they were followed further back by Exotica, dropping out of it from at the rear of the field, all 10. They've got about 500 to go on the corner. Allonge and Arvada Miss 1.5 lengths to Amanda Pink. They're out 3 lengths in front of Lady Nilo, Lyndhurst Miss, and they were followed then by Rolanda and Starlight Express, now held up. As they turn for home, and Allonge the outside, a narrow leader from Arvada Miss. Amanda Pink coming at them on the outside now. The favourites too far back. Lyndhurst Miss running on, and then Starlight Express. Allonge just the leader from Arvada Miss, and Amanda Pink on the outside as they get near the line. Allonge and Amanda Pink are going to fight it out. Amanda Pink the outside put its head in front as they got near the line, and Amanda Pink's coming away to win. Second is Allonge. Starlight Express had no luck, rattled home third from Arvada Miss, Lyndhurst Miss, and they were followed further back in the field then by Rolanda. Next is Jazz Note, and behind them Wolverina, and well back is Penny Kabul, Lady Nilo, followed by all 10, and Exotica was last to finish. Official placings for the first event on the program, the Radio 1026 3DB Handicap First Division. Number 2 is the winner, Amanda Pink, ridden by W. Trelaw. Second is number 5, Allonge, H. White. And the third, number 1, Starlight Express, ridden by D. Gauchi, 2, 5 and 1. Now the winner of the race, Amanda Pink, a should pay of $190 and 75. Second, number 5, Allonge, 85, and third, number 1, Starlight Express, 60 cents. The winner, Starlight Express, by Century from Gay Chorus. The winner, Amanda Pink, rather, by Aminta from Tennille, has run on very well. Second, Allonge made a valiant effort. It's by True Statement from Royal Chase, and third, Starlight Express by Century from Gay Chorus was third. I don't know what they're going to do about Starlight Express. It hasn't the speed. It's beginning to look as though it needs 1,600 metres. It got a mile out of it and had no luck in the run. It got blocked and coming to the turn, and then even when pulled out, it again got slightly checked at about the 250 metre mark. Was rattling home, but I think it's going to need a little bit of distance just the same. 3-1. The winner of the Radio 1026 3DB Handicap First Division is number 2, Amanda Pink. A chestnut filly by Aminto from Tennille, raced by F.A. Astill, P. Constantinou, P. Shelley, F.T. Astill, P. O'Brien and J. Davis, trained by K.N. Rogerson at Epsom and ridden by Wayne Trelaw. Second, number 5, Allonge, H. White, and third, number 1, Starlight Express, D. Gauchi. 1975, 5 Allonge second, 85, and 1 Starlight Express third, 60 cents. They were the three top fancies in the race. The favourite, however, finished only third in it. Quinella $5.35 and the trifecta $22.15.
Dividends on the first event here at Caulfield, the numbers 2, 5.
4 is Cena on $2.70 and $1.05. 5, Miss Bounty, $4.60 the win, $1.20 the place. 6, Wakey Time Girl, $5.40 and $1.55. 7, Credit Card, $4.80 the win, $1.15 the place. 8, Lucy's Joy, $43.55. 9, Norwegian Girl, $59.50. 10, Dancing Pearl, $23.70. 11, Brava's Genie, $9.65 the win, 2 even the place. 12 is Opaque View on $10.40 and $2.10, and number 13 Regal Prospect showing $108 the win, $18.20 the place. Well, that's the scene here. The crowd really has built up here at Caulfield. We might join now Peter Donegan, and he is talking to Jenny Chapman.
Well, Keith Hillier has already welcomed Jenny Chapman to our racing telecast here on 7, and let's see if Jen can find us a winner for the rest of the day on this big 6 free day out here at Caulfield. Jenny, the second race, the Weekly Times Handicap.
Okay, the second race, I've gone for the top weight Lisa Bay. She's a very smart New Zealand bred filly, and I think here today she'll probably be a bit too smart for the rest of them. One for the girls in this race might be number 7, Credit Card, which might be a bit of an omen because the girls love the credit cards.
They certainly do.
And also Cena, who is sister to Centaurea, should definitely be in there with the show.
Okay, what about the third, Jen?
The third race, in this race I like Vice Like Grip. I think he could definitely run a place. Really, probably one with a bit of odds is Quick Work. I think this horse has definitely got a good chance. Darren Gauchi aboard, and very well bred too.
All right, but Vice Like Grip, probably your top pick in the third?
No, I'll go for Quick Work in this.
Okay, race 4 is the Herald Cup, one of the big races of the day. What do you fancy here?
Yes, definitely the class horse in this race is What a Nuisance, without a doubt. Made up 15 lengths in the straight at Bendigo at his last start, and I think he'll be extremely hard to beat in this race from Mr. Jonathan.
Scene Handicap, race 5. A bit of a tip floating around for a few horses in this race, one including Practitioner. What do you think of his chances?
Actually, I got that tip this morning. I think he's got an excellent chance in this race. Testimony is the top weight. He is a class horse, resuming after he had a bleeding attack, and be interesting to see how he goes. He'll definitely be there in the first 3, but I like Reputed as well in this race, number 15. I think he's got a good chance down in the weights.
Okay, Jenny, now one race that we're all trying to back the winner of is the HSV 7 Cup, race 6. What about that one?
Race 6, I'm going for number 5, Aliemba, to win from My Dulcinera and Sasha's. Aliemba's definitely, is in form and quite a good horse.
Sporting Globe Handicap, the 7th?
The 7th race. Got to get through them here.
Plenty of pages in the race, but it's just a matter of finding the winners.
Number 4, Star of Ours. This is my special for the day. Star of Ours to win from Chellawa, who ran really wide out here at Caulfield at its last start, to run second from Diotheus.
All right, and if the girls are losing, coming to the lucky last, the Miller's Guide Highway, what do we do?
I might lose my job straight away. Number 9, Brightman's Verdict to win from Pieros and Bogan Lord in the last.
Okay, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope it's a very successful debut for you,
Good
Jenny.
luck to the girls too.
Jenny Chapman, our guest tipster today on the Big 6 free day out here at Caulfield.
Thank you, Peter. And Jenny Chapman, runners round behind the starting stalls for the Weekly Times Handicap for Genie's Brava. Now we're waiting on Norwegian Girl and Rainy Sky. They seem to be about the last of them. Now Rainy Sky goes up to its position. And the last of them, Norwegian Girl, coming into line. Comes forward now, and the field seems to be set. Starters ready for them. Away they go. Norwegian Girl a little bit slow. Cena got away pretty well. So did a Rainy Sky and Genie's Brava, and Lisa Bay showing plenty of speed with Miss Bounty. Wakey Time Girl going through in the centre now to head them all off as they settle down. Seeker Fortune driving through along the rails from Opaque View, and they were followed by Dancing Pearl. Regal Prospect dropping well out of it with Lucy's Joy, and Credit Card and Norwegian Girl the last 2. Down past the 800, Wakey Time Girl a length in front now from Seeker Fortune and a Rainy Sky, with Opaque View getting up on the rails 4th. A length and a half, Genie's Brava. Cena being hard ridden next and going around the Miss Bounty. Lisa Bay lost its position, followed by Dancing Pearl, and a good gap further back, Lucy's Joy. On the turn, Wakey Time Girl travelling well, but Seeker Fortune's moving up comfortably to it on the outside. Opaque View going for a rails run from Miss Bounty, and Cena looking for the split behind them. The others are a long way back. Seeker Fortune got to the lead in the straight. Miss Bounty out wide, and now Cena seeing daylight. Seeker Fortune struggling a little bit, just the leader from Opaque View on the rails, and wider out Miss Bounty from Cena. Seeker Fortune in front from Opaque View on the inside, and Miss Bounty as they get near the line. And Seeker Fortune's coming away to score. Wins by a length as they hit the line. Maybe Opaque View second, a nose to Miss Bounty third, and a half head away fourth, Cena. About 6 or 8 lengths to Lucy's Joy, followed by Norwegian Girl. Then came Credit Card, made up some ground from Wakey Time Girl, Dancing Pearl, well back Lisa Bay, and with it Regal Prospect. Genie's Brava last home, and second last a Rainy Sky. Official placings for the Weekly Times Handicap. Number 2 is the winner, Seeker Fortune, ridden by H. White. Number 2, Seeker Fortune, H. White first. The judges call for a photo for the minor placings. It's very close. There are 3 of them in it. Opaque View, the rails, and Miss Bounty, the outside, look to be the 2 main ones, with Cena probably just missing a place in the centre, although only inches away. It's a developed print for the minor placings, ladies and gentlemen, a developed print for the minor placings. Now, I'm sure it will rest between Opaque View and Miss Bounty, and it could go either way with that pair. Cena, inches away, but I'm sure it has just missed the place. The winner, Lisa Bay, by the winner, Seeker Fortune, by Brittany from Silver Seeker, ridden by Harry White. And like the first winner today, has now had 2 starts for 2 wins. It battled on very strongly. Lisa Bay was very disappointing. Was up there early and dropped right out of it. A Rainy Sky showed some speed. The winner, Seeker Fortune, should pay 150 and 75. Now, second and third is very tight between Opaque View, which is 285, and Miss Bounty $1.05. And I think you'll find the winner, Seeker Fortune, by Brittany from Silver Seeker. A grey filly raced by R.J. Guard, T. Casey, E. Verco, J.J. Collins, B.J. Carter, and Mrs. L.M. Verco, trained at Flemington by H.R. Davis and ridden by Harry White. Second, number 12, Opaque View, L. Morn, and third, number 5, Miss Bounty, B. Cohen. Officially fourth, Cena, and the fifth, Lucy's Joy. The first 4 finished Opaque View 285, Miss Bounty $1.05, Quinella $24.80, trifecta $306.35. After this break, we'll be speaking to winning jockey Harry White.
Calcium, vitamins, cereals, polyunsaturates, meat protein. 5 ways, plus all the nourishment and flavour of added satisfying, healthy, meaty bites. With added marrowbone, builds a healthier dog. 5 ways.
To come to the line, Norgwin High being loaded on the outside of the runners, and the field is now set. 11 of them. They stand and away they go at the first opportunity. Plaza Lad began well with Bright Bar and also getting away nicely Vice-like Grip. Lord Puma the inside, followed by Crown Jet and Rajput working towards the lead. As they settle down now, and a couple of them coming right across from the outside, Norgwin High is going to head them all off, and Arctic Blur dropped out to the rear. Norgwin High and Quick Work led up the hill to the 1200, about 2.5 lengths Plaza Lad. A length and a half Vice-like Grip on the outside of Bright Bar from Lord Puma, Rajput and Crown Jet. A length and a half to Byfleet, who's got a long way out of his ground, and back towards the rear Kiwi Snow and Arctic Blur whipped them in. Norgwin High going like the wind at the 1000, led by 4 lengths to Quick Work, who settled down to his task very well. 2 lengths to Plaza Lad, a half Vice-like Grip under pressure, and then Plaza Lad. A length and a half Bright Bar from Lord Puma. Bright on the outside, Byfleet given a crack with the whip, making some ground, and then 2 lengths further back Kiwi Snow, Arctic Blur and Crown Jet. At the 700, the leader Norgwin High is only a length in front of Quick Work, who looks to be going better. 2 lengths to Plaza Lad, and then a half to Raj. Put a length further back Byfleet. Vice-like Regal's going backwards, and then Arctic Blur wending its way through the field. On the corner now, and on the outside, Quick Work has gone up quickly to join the leader, Norgwen High, and is going very well. Plaza Lad third, and there followed then behind them Rajput, then Arctic Blur and Vice-like Grip. In the straight, Byfleet had weakened. The leader here was Quick Work, drew clear from Norgwen High, then Plaza Lad, Arctic Blur winding up on the outside, Vice Regal trying to get a run, but Quick Work's coming further away from them, and Quick Work's in no danger. It's going to score effortlessly. Battling on for the minor placings are on the outside Arctic Blur and Rajput, but Quick Works won it by about 4 lengths. Arctic Blur and Rajput nearly a dead heat second. Crown Jet flashed home next from Plaza Lad, and then Vice-like Grip. They were followed further back by Norgwen High. Byfleet, never really a danger, followed by Kiwi, Snow Lord, Puma, and Bright Bar was last. Official placings for the Sun Handicap, number 4, Quick Work, ridden by D. Gauchi first. The judges called for a photo for the minor placings, and these will be to separate Arctic Blur and Rajput. Well, the winner, Quick Work, very good job. You always wanted to be on it in the run. It travelled beautifully, was always doing everything right, and it has won very easily. It's raced by ANZ Bloodstock, managers Norman Carline, of course well known as a committee man of Moonee Valley, and also Mr. T. Krishnan, a gentleman I had the pleasure of meeting overseas not long ago. A charming gentleman he is too, and Swetnam Stud is also involved. Number 4, Quick Work, D. Gauchi first. Number 2, Arctic Blur, ridden by S. Burridge, was second. And number 7, Rajput, ridden by R. Heffernan, was third. Now the tote dividends in the race should be Quick Work 180 and 80, Arctic Blur 80, and Rajput $1.60. They are the should pays on the event. Norgwen High showed speed but weakened. Vice-like Grip was never travelling comfortably, nor was Byfleet. It was always under great pressure. Arctic Blur ran on well, as is usual with it, and the Crown Jet, I noticed, make up good ground over the concluding stages of the event. Is $152.90. Now, looking up at the top of that board there, we see that the substitute in the race is number 2, What a Nuisance. Well, now, Keith and Jacopi a little bit toey. Lights on. Stan racing. And over near the inside, Distant Voices and Jaika with the early leaders. Nothing wanting to go very fast early. Major Copies up third from Ghostly Light to Jour Mio Arato. Then Palooka, followed by What a Nuisance and Wholesome. Going up the hill now, and Ghostly Light's gone around them to take up the running, about a half length in front of Distant Voices, a length Arato. Jaika over on the rails, 4th, Major Copy outside it. A length further back, Palooka, 1 to Jour Mio, a half then to What a Nuisance and Wholesome at the rear. At the 1200, and Ghostly Light by 1 length to Arato now second, 3 parts away Distant Voices, a length to Major Copy. Jaika on the rails, 2 lengths to Palooka, a length to Jour Mio on its outside, What a Nuisance and Wholesome 3 deep last. At the 1000, Ghostly Light still by 1 to Arato, who's settled well. Distant Voices the rail, and a half to Major Copy. A little over a length to Jaika. Now the runs are coming early in this race, which has been slowly run, and they're packing right up at the 800. Ghostly Light only a neck to Arato, a length to Wholesome, who's gone up very quickly around the outside with Major Copy and Palooka. There's a line of almost 6 at this stage as they come to the corner. What a Nuisance is still second last, but only 3 lengths off the lead. On the corner, 500 out, Arato might be narrowly in front now from Jaika out very wide. Ghostly Light on the inside is still there. Wholesome right off the track, then Major Copy. 2 lengths to What a Nuisance, and they're followed then by Jour Mio. In the straight, Arato the leader, about a half length. Jaika on the inside of them then came Ghostly Light. What a Nuisance trying to pick them up. He's struggling a little bit. Arato still in front, 100 to go. He's going to hang on and win. Arato goes on to score by about a length to Jaika. Half a length to What a Nuisance third. 3 lengths to Ghostly Light. Distant Voices to Jour Mio. Then Major Copy, Palooka, and Wholesome has run last. Official placings for the Herald Cup. Race 4 on today's Caulfield program. The winner is number 5, Arato, ridden by G. Willis. Number 5, Arato, G. Willits first. Number 9, Jaika Jaika, R. Heffernan second. And number 2, What a Nuisance, P. Highland third. 5, 9 and 2. The race was run very slowly for the first half of the trip, and it didn't suit What a Nuisance, because they could sprint at the finish just as fast as he could. The winner, number 5, Arato, should pay $2.55 and 70. Number 9, Jaika Jaika, 80. And number 2, What a Nuisance, 65 cents. They're the should pays on the 4th race in the program today, the Herald Cup. Number 5, Arato, a bay gelding 7-year-old by court sentence from River Tan, raced by P.C. Armitage, C.W. Robertson and T.A. Powney, trained by W.A. Strauch at Bendigo and ridden by Gary Willits. Second, number 9, Jaika Jaika, R. Heffernan, and the third, number 2, What a Nuisance, P. Highland. Officially 4th, Ghostly Light, and 5th, Distant Voices. That was won by Quick Work. This was an open race, so they were entitled to run faster. They ran just a little faster, but it was pretty slow time for this this type of horse. At Highland, the rider of What a Nuisance on the scales now. Yeah, the slow race in the early stages certainly wouldn't suit a horse like What a Nuisance. He never got more than 4 or 5 lengths behind the lead, but of course all horses were going well within themselves, which meant that the horses up near the front were able to sprint home just as quickly as the favourite over the last 200 metres of the race. Testimony has continued to firm. It's the sub, 120 now and 65. Number 4, Wing Keel at 310 and 95. Number 7, Practitioner, 255 and 85. And down to number 15, very good money for that Reputed at 280 and $1. Now the candidates are coming up to the stalls for the Scene Handicap. Please take note that the rider of 16, Russian Green, has a red cap to distinguish it from Comarina. Russian Green's rider a red cap. And the rider of 3, Jamaican Inn, has a white cap to distinguish it from Not Declared. Jamaica Inn, the rider in a white cap. Not Declared has gone in on the inside at the 1,000-metre start. Followed up then by Summer Stray, and Ty Rouge stands in quite well. Starter's gone across to his platform. A few of them a little towy in the stalls. Here's the light. And they're racing. Testimony again okay. Reputed was actually the first to get going with Practitioner, and they're going like the wind early from Testimony. Then Silver Cossack, Wing Keel, followed just back behind those horses, then at the head of the others by Gemini Flyer. At the 800, and Practitioner took over a length, Silver Cossack and Testimony on the outside. 1.5 Reputed, Wing Keel, Gemini Flyer, and they've got out about 6 or 7 lengths in front of Comarina, Super Rebecca, and the others are a mile off. On the corner, 450 out, and Practitioner a half length to Testimony. 2 to Silver Cossack, hard ridden from Wing Keel, and then Reputed, Gemini Flyer. Nothing else can win. Round the turn, Practitioner kicked away, led 2 lengths to Testimony, and then Wing Keel starting to run on along the inside from Silver Cossack, Reputed. It's Practitioner in front though with 100 to go. Testimony's well gone. Here coming Reputed down the outside with a big run. It's Reputed tackling Practitioner, flying all over the top of it. Reputed grabbing Practitioner near the line, won't make it though. Practitioner's 1.5 head to Reputed. Silver Cossack third, 4th Wing Keel, a long gap away then Jamaica Inn. With it then would be Comarina, and also Not Declared, Gemini Flyer. Testimony dropped right out of it, and they were followed then by Russian Green. In that bunch of horses, Summer Stray, well back Formative, and Super Rebecca with Ty Rouge, one of the last with Lunar Vengeance. Official placings in race 5, the Scene Handicap. The judges call for a photo to separate number 7, Practitioner, from the fast finishing but probably too late Reputed. And the third placing, I think from memory, yes, Silver Cossack. The judge calling for the photo. No doubt that Practitioner will get it. I suppose from the 100-metre mark, there was no betting that Reputed would score. It started to pick up the leader very quickly, but Practitioner just kept battling back. The winner is number 7, Practitioner, ridden by R. Heffernan. Number 7, Practitioner, R. Heffernan first. Number 15, Reputed. H. White was second. And number 8, Silver Cossack, ridden by M. Gorham, was third. Winner Practitioner by Medical Practitioner, a brown horse 6-year-old by Medical Man from Dimity Fair, raced by P. Sturgis, trained at Sale by R.F. Crawford, and was ridden by R. Heffernan. Second, number 15, Reputed, H. White. Third, number 8, Silver Cossack, M. Gorham. Officially fourth was Wing Keel, and fifth, Jamaica Inn. Fifth race, the Scene Handicap. The winner 7 Practitioner, $2.65 and 85. Second 15 Reputed, 85, and third 8 Silver Cossack, $2.40. The Quinella 5.20 and the trifecta $180.15. Well, now we're looking for, and then Eve's Risk, followed by Coloured Sands. A little wider out is Celebrity Rain. Gold Stage goes in. River Trick is ready. Eliemba moving up to the line. Condescend is set with Sun Gust and Sashes. And My Dulcinea will be the last one to come up. My Dulcinea walks forward, and so the field is ready now for the HSV7 Cup. Lights on. They settle. Racing now. And on the inside, the Grey Queen of Bass got away well with Lady Brackenridge from Gold Stage, and they were followed by Celebrity Rain. Then Eliemba, Condescend the outside from River Trick, 1.5 lengths to Eve's Risk, being passed by Coloured Sands. On the outside, Sun Gust, 2 lengths to Sashes, and 3 lengths last, My Dulcinea. Going past the 1500 now, Lady Brackenridge in front and steadied, and led by about a 1/2 length to Celebrity Rain. Queen of Bass on the rails third, and Condescend moving up 3 deep to join the leaders now, followed by Gold Stage. Eliemba in the centre and caught 4 deep River Trick, 1.5 lengths Coloured Sands. Then Sun Gust, 1.5 lengths further back as Eve Risk, 2 lengths to Sashes and 1 length to My Dulcinea. Past the 1200 over the hill, and the leader still bowling along Celebrity Rain, 1.5 lengths to Lady Brackenridge. A 1/2 length Condescend third, 1.5 lengths Eliemba, Queen of Bass the rails. River Trick still caught deep. 1 length further back Gold Stage. Eve's Risk moving forward on its outside, 1 length to Coloured Sands. Then came Sun Gust, 2 lengths to Sashes and 1 length to My Dulcinea. At the 800, and still Celebrity Rain in front, a 1/2 length to Lady Brackenridge. Condescend going all right 3 deep. Eliemba's travelling very well 4th too, and Queen of Bass sneaking up on the rails. There goes Eve's Risk around the outside with a fast run from River Trick. Gold Stage badly boxed up. Sashes putting in a good run around them, and then My Dulcinea. As they came to the turn, 500 out, Lady Brackenridge in front now. Tackled immediately on the outside by Condescend, and Eve's Risk wider out on the track has zoomed up to the leaders, and so has Sashes with a good run. Here's My Dulcinea coming 6 deep around them on the outside. On straightening up, Condescend in front narrowly from Eve's Risk, wider out Sashes and My Dulcinea. Then Queen of Bass and Eliemba the rails. They're right across the track. Eve's Risk just in front at the moment. Coming at it now with a good run is Gold Stage, but Eve's Risk in front near the line, and Eve's Risk is going to win. Scores by more than 1 length from Eliemba. Gold Stage, I think, got third just in front of Queen of Bass. They're followed by Sashes, and behind them Sun Gust, My Dulcinea, Condescend, Coloured Sands. Then Lady Brackenridge, followed by River Trick, and last of all Celebrity Rain. Official placings for the HSV7 Cup. Number 3 is the winner, Eve's Risk, ridden by G. Murphy. Number 3, Eve's Risk. G. Murphy was first.